I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Ready?
Are you ready?
I'll be watching.
My parents are visiting Bernardo and myself.
Just saved your mom's life.
Enjoyed it.
It was so great having a boat here.
Yeah.
It's been a dream of theirs to see the Oregon coast, so we're gonna take them there. Right now I'm picking them up because we're gonna go for a family therapy session. It's always nice when they come visit us here in Portland, Oregon, and this is actually their third time coming here.
This is nice. I like it. Yeah, absolutely. Boy, you got a lot of windows that like that.
It is funny because when you see it on the video,
You would.
you think, oh, it's so much bigger. You
Yeah.
know?
With the video, it didn't look small at all.
Mm.
Hey there.
How are you?
All right, you. We had a good walk this morning. Yeah.
I brought Dad along for some dog walks. This is Goose, a Bernie Doodle.
How you doing?
Dad fell completely in love with him, as did we.
We're talking and go around one.
Today's the day. It's like a full circle moment, waiting for my parents to get in the car. So we're gonna have a family therapist session with Dr. Solomon. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be good. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and it's finally here. I think we were all a bit anxious coming up in the elevator. It seemed like it took forever. Here we go. They're gonna be sitting there. This session went better than expected. Mom and Dad asked her some questions, trying to understand what they can do moving forward. We do have another 2-hour session in a couple days. We celebrated the session with Bernardo and Dad's favorite.
All right. Oh, you can bring your dogs down and run like that.
Since they're from Florida, it's been a dream of theirs to see the Oregon coast. We stayed in a little cottage on the beach for a few days to take them to some famous cities around here.
Well, look at their welcome page family.
Looks
Kinda
cool.
neat, isn't it?
Dad got super excited when he saw
We gotta
this.
take a video of that.
It just brought back a lot of memories for him. It was cute.
I saved $1,000. We got a receiver. They got a nice turntable.
They were impressed with how different it was. I do have to say, they didn't think that there were going to be any waves here. Also, my dad was always taking photos to send back to my sisters.
Are cold?
Look at my cup. Yes, I'm cold.
That's your coffee? What is it?
Yeah, it's my coffee. It's not hot enough, though.
Got our bathing suits.
Yeah?
I don't think I'm gonna miss it.
We made it to Cannon Beach. I think the rest of Oregon's here too. Cannon Beach is best known for its iconic sea stalks, which has made it one of the most famous beaches in the US. Bernardo and I had visited this place a few years ago. It still impressed us. This massive haystack rock is Oregon's most famous landmark. It's a 17 million old lava block.
I like it.
We loved it.
I've seen a lot of pictures in me on TV,
Steven Spielberg presents The Goonies.
What's that? What's that? 3 rocks out there. Take off. 1, 2, 3. Out there.
but I had no idea it was as big, large as it
Yeah,
is.
you can't get it from a picture.
Coffee?
Yeah, I'm ready for some coffee.
Let's warm up.
Coffee.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers to 45,
44, right?
44 years together.
44 or 45?
44,
Thank
but
you.
I want it the 45th. I want to make it to the 45th.
In the mornings, it was always nice to just get out and walk on the beach. We definitely could see ourselves living near a beach one day.
This is called
Shipwreck
Ocean Beach.
We have never visited this before, but thought we should stop and check it out. This steel ship ran ashore in 1906 and is one of the most visited shipwrecks in the world.
No, I would have been out.
I heard her say something. I said, what? Oh my God.
Just saved your mom's life. Getting her shoes soaked.
We made a quick stop to show them the city of Seaside, which is known for its pretty beaches. We showed them the oldest city in Oregon, Astoria. It's a super charming city, and we did try to look for a place to rent here last year, but nothing was available.
No, it's actually sunshiny now.
Which one did you get?
I got Hokey Pokey and chocolate chip.
Oh, you just like the name?
What?
Hope you can turn yourself around.
We got sweet corn, blueberry, and iced coffee. How are you doing?
Doing good. Yeah, having a good time here. The parents and you.
On the way home, we stopped at some viewpoints and I just had to fly the drone to show them the Oregon coast in a way they wouldn't be able to see with their eyes.
Coffee.
Pretty good.
I think it looks strong. Might be weak actually.
Sadly, it was time to check out and get back to Portland. This is how my mom and I argued.
I just ran out of gas. 26 miles to the highway.
That's what I'm saying. You're not doing what I told you to do.
How?
And then Bernardo joins in.
And then do what?
Now let it just
I mean,
coast.
there's a big semi behind me. What do you want me to do? The first thing that was close.
Very close.
A little tense. 4 of us were tense.
We didn't think we were gonna make it,
I was asking just go play down.
but here we are. I took Dad for a dog walk with Riley because I just knew he would love the flowers in this neighborhood. Now is the time for the 2-hour family therapy session.
Everyone ready?
Yes.
Ready.
We're ready.
Mom was, I'd say, definitely hesitant with this one. This session is with Marika, our couples therapist.
Nice to see you. I'm glad you were able to see us today.
Yeah, we came all the way from Florida.
Yeah.
What is it like to be here with your parents? Because
Look at him over there. He said, listen, I'm going to buy my popcorn. I'm going to watch this.
Just watch the three of you.
What was it like for you to hear that your son was gay?
Panic. It was
Like
panic. It was like, this can't be happening. What did we do? Where did it come from?
I thought if I was really good and did everything that he said, I would be straight, and then I would finally maybe feel the love that I craved. So whatever he was doing, I would do. He would mention that this was the way for my parents to love me.
Mr. Weaver said that, or?
Yeah, Mr. Weaver.
Yeah, I've cried many tears of what we could have done differently, but I didn't know then, so that's who I was.
But you're not that person now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't want them to cry.
Don't worry about that.
Pain is pain. That's the work in here, is they need to hear your pain and you need to hear their pain.
I mean, this is my process. We loved him unconditionally. There's no way we're going to say, my son's gay, we're going to kick him out of the house.
Some people do that.
I mean, I know I've come a long way when I can't be angry at them.
Why do you think you can't be angry anymore?
Well, they were doing the best that they could.
Yeah.
I mean, if the church wasn't involved, it would be totally different. They thought they were doing what was best for me.
Just really brave, and to me, this is your heart, the wall coming down.
So many regrets. So many regrets.
I would, to be brave enough to be this vulnerable says a lot about this family. Their heart is there.
Why did it take all these years in this setting?
We just don't have tools.
Isn't that crazy?
The family are in my heart and really brave.
Whew, after that session, we didn't want to do anything except watch a feel-good movie. We finally showed them a part of Portland that we love, Alberta Arts District. It's a pretty hip place and has some cool shops and restaurants like this one. This was their first time having Thai food, which is my favorite. They loved it, by the way. Before taking them to the airport, since it was spring here and Portland has a lot of flowers blooming, we wanted to take them to a park Bernardo and I really enjoy, Laurelhurst Park.
You're gonna remember that for a lifetime.
This was the running joke after Marika's session, going deep, because my dad was able to be quite vulnerable.
That looks like a day.
You jumped right into that one. It does look like a
I hadn't seen that color before.
That color.
What was your favorite part, Dad?
The deep part, no. I think the Cannon Beach was neat.
Oh
It
yeah?
was impressive.
The rocks at Cannon
Yeah, you can't use that. Gotta go.
Well, I like the whole beach thing, that with the house that we were at, and you know, enjoying that time together. It was perfect.
Doing the towns, the hills, the stores, everything was so different.
What was yours?
I think the therapy sessions
Yeah.
were good.
They
I
were.
think we uncovered a lot, which was helpful. But I think seeing the growth that all of us have had from their first trip in Portland.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
In 2019,
Hey, how are you doing?
this was the first time they came to visit us here in Portland. Gosh, I was so scared. It was the first time they would be spending multiple days with us, and this time they stayed in our apartment. I was trying to fill out the situation. I was anxious. I was nervous. I didn't know how to show any type of affection to Bernardo. Would they find it weird? And I know, this was my own insecurities. A big thing is, this was when we first watched Boy Erase. It's about a boy who went through conversion therapy as well, and this was our first time kind of talking about it. Kind of. In 2020, this was after getting out of rehab, and things were so different. They were curious about all the things I had learned, and we were supposed to have family therapy sessions there, but because of COVID, we weren't able to. Cooking was a new skill that I realized calmed me down a lot, so Mom and I cooked up my famous orange chicken. They came during the fall, so they were able to see the leaves changing colors, which is something they had always wanted to see. I'd say this time was about reconnecting and understanding. In 2021, we were in Shapley, Maine, where my younger sister's family, Aunt Sue, and Mom and Dad came to visit us in the, I'd say, small lake home. I think having all these people in one house was a bit much for me. We did make some wonderful memories there, and I was happy they spent New Year's with us, and they all got to see snow, especially Aunt Sue. I learned from their visit that it's so important for me to share how I'm feeling, and it sounds so easy, but gosh, I didn't see why it was so important back then. This year, I don't even have the words to explain it.
Oh, it's gone by too fast.
It has, hasn't it?
Yes.
Want to start it over?
It started over.
That's what I say.
It's been about 4 weeks now, and I'm still trying to process everything. What I do know is how grateful I am to have parents who are loving and accepting of who I am and who I love.
See you, Adam.
Love you.
Love you too.
This is nice.
That was.
Mom and I are still trying to work on being more vulnerable, and I am proud to say that she's doing some inner work as well.
I'll send you my questions.
Okay.
I think this is
All
harder
good?
on me than anybody.
It's always been in the back of my mind if I'm good enough to be their son.
Adam, smile, you're on candid camera.
And in this trip, I learned that I am good enough.